There's another event there's an example of an event we did. The couple were late. The pastor had a flight. And the pastor had told them, this wedding must happen between 10 and 12. Because I have a flight at 2. I need to be at the airport. Things happen. The bride and the groom were late. 12, they were no show. The pastor called me, told me, my brother, when they come, tell them I have the certificates, I am leaving. They will find me after they've celebrated this wedding. They come, we will talk, and I am there. The guests are seated. The bride has come, the groom, there is no pastor. What did you So quickly, I tried, before the pastor left, I asked him, do you have anyone from your church who's present that can just officiate? Or he told me, yeah, there's a deacon around, but he hasn't arrived. But once he arrives, you can talk to him. He tries if he can do a semblance of a program. So what we did quickly, the pastor left, he went with the certificates because he also had to sign. So good thing the deacon came just before the couple came. So we went through the program with him quickly. I told him, you know what, I need you to make a semblance of a program here. The guests should not know that this has happened. It's between me, you, and the couple and the best couple. They know you are the pastor. Everything will happen. We got plain papers. They look like certificates. We put them there. We told photographers, don't dare take photos of these papers. Stand far and capture as if you're capturing certificates being signed. So they came, and the preacher and the pastor welcomed them. We know this is not a pastor. We continued praise and worship. He preached. He joined them. It happened like it should, because these are things we've done. So, and the deacon having the benefit of being in church, he understands how the program runs. So that's how we saved the day. He signed the certificates, you know. He told him, wrap it up. This one you are not showing. Put it here. And, you know, I present to you man and wife. And we did the wedding and we finished. And me and my people, we went to the ceremony. These guys, after honeymoon, they looked for the pastor, I'm sure, and they signed the original certificates. And that was done. So me as the MC, I had to think on my feet very quickly, what should I do? The guests didn't know what happened. It was between us. And so we saved the day, just like that. We have another event where there was tight security. I didn't understand why there was tight security. There were bouncers all over the place. So I got to talk to the coordinator and he told me, we anticipate there might be some fracas. Someone might want to stop this wedding. So the instructions we have, whatever happens, MC, this wedding must go on. So I told them, okay. It was announced the normal way, the AG, the 21 days lapsed, even in the church and everything, okay. So the wedding began. And so when the pastor asked, is there anyone who has any reason why? And you know that church, it had an overflow, a balcony where people were, the overflow. So when the pastor asked that, someone shouted from the balcony, yes, yes, yes. Then after a few minutes or seconds, there was silence. There was commotion and then silence. So the pastor asked again, is there anyone? There was silence. So we proceeded with the event in silence. Little did you know, kuna mtu alikuwa amefinywa mahali. There was someone who was being, you know, because he wanted to stop a wedding. So the bouncers acted very swiftly and fast and took the fella, cornered him somewhere. And I'm sure they informed him in a very respectable way why this wedding has to go on. And so the wedding continued despite the protests. Later, I think we came to realize someone was trying to stop the wedding. But I think they dealt with the crisis very well. So for such kind of things, please plan to have security. You never know. And you know yourself. So maybe you anticipate there is someone who might pop up somewhere. So please provide sufficient security to ensure your day is not disrupted. Because these fellas, for some reason, do not, although there is 21 days, for some reason, they just wait until the D-Day for them to show up and ruin the cuckoos and chapatis that you prepared for your guests. So please prepare accordingly, because such things can happen. I have seen them in weddings. So prepare. So in the event industry, you keep seeing different things. Embarrassing situations, maybe There's one I did where I didn't know I was dancing with everyone, and then someone came and pulled me aside and told me, Joe, hey, your fly is open. And me, I was dancing and having a ball, and I had no idea. So you just zip up and continue like nothing happened. Swallow the embarrassment. Again, remember, you are the face of the event. Whatever you show, people pick. So you have to wear the poker face, even if for some minutes you are embarrassed. Swallow it. You are human. There's another event I did where, wow, I was forced to co-MC with someone who was not part of Mastercraft. And I think at this point it's important I tell you why contracts are important, because your contract should be very explicit about your terms of service, so that a client understands when Joe comes to my site, these are the terms that he's working under. So that, like in that case, I went to an event and the couple forced an MC on me, who is not part of the company. He never attended the meetings we had with the clients. He didn't have the benefit of seeing the program that we had created with the client and gone through it. We tried our best to tell them this contract. He said, this is it. It's either it or nothing. So they basically frustrated our efforts. So he was given one side of the family, I dealt with another side of the family. So I was blacklisted. I was in the dark. When I tried to talk to the family to give me the representatives who were speaking, they told me, talk to that guy, now the other MC. So once I was done with this side of the family, I took my seat. And this guy took over and things went south. He was drunk. He really embarrassed the family. He was calling for songs that the DJ didn't have. Eventually, I think people saw something is up, because people are coming to me and asking me, is that guy part of your team? Because, he was really embarrassing the family. Eventually, actually, guys came and picked him up and went and locked him in a car somewhere. They came and told me, please just take over this program. It's going south. Because by that time, it is late. It's around 5:30. We haven't cut the cake. Speeches are not yet done. Because this guy just blew the program out of proportion. So, in short, these things will come. They will come in events, but you have to think on your feet. But now a contract becomes very important. Such things, experience has taught us a lot of things. These are things now we put in our contract. When you engage us, we do not MC our events with any MC who is not part of our brand. We'll only co-MC with people who are part of our brand. And you have to make it clear. And if that happens, it is stipulated in the contract. The contract is immediately terminated, and we exit. We don't even give them the benefit of staying there. Now we exit. Because my presence there, of course, it damages my brand. Because people seeing me there thinks I have given the blessing to the person to do whatever he's doing, which is injuring my brand and probably the brand of the other vendors who are in the event. So that it's very important for you as an event host, when you are creating your contract, please talk to a legal practitioner. Don't go for these cheap quacks. Or you think, what, this thing I can Google and find just a sample contract. You need to think through. Yeah. Yes, you can. Yes. So that I'm an advocate. This is what we do. We do agreements. Come to us. Of course, you'll pay for it. It's a service. But it's professional. So I will take you through what are the terms that you need to put in that contract. It must have a date. There must be an offer. There must be acceptance. There must be details of payment, terms of payment, how much is deposit being made, by which time, and you need to be very clear to your client. The contract must be expressed, because when you go to court and there's any ambiguity in your contract, it will be interpreted against you, because you had the chance for you to frame it the way you should and you didn't. So any loopholes will be interpreted against you. That's why you need an advocate. Don't go to that quack. Come to us. We are the advocates. We will prepare one for you. We will pay for it, but it will be watertight, so that you protect your interest and you protect your client's interest.